Welcome back to Breakdown with the Brodie. This is the first episode in the Lost Files titled Weirdooooo in the DMV. We have New York Jets, who my opponent K-Ped-4 is controlling, and I am the Baltimore Ravens. Generally, anytime I see somebody coming out with the New York Jets, the Jacksonville Jaguars, it's very rare. But anytime I see them coming out with them, I automatically assume, oh my God, this guy must be good, because who in their right mind is coming out with the New York Jets or the Jacksonville Jaguars? I know New York Jets fans and Jacksonville Jaguar fans who do not even play with them. So I'm approaching this game with the ultimate focus. So he gets ball on offense first. And it's titled Weirdo in the DMV because this guy's play style and how he approached the game was just very, very weird. But this is his first drive. Seems like we got a turnover right here. Yep, so it was a 4th and 4 situation. So I'm just running man because we have a lot of speed on the field. So I know we're able to run man with this team. I'm controlling Calais Campbell. We're able to get pressure. I think we only ran rush 3. We was able to get pressure, get him and throw an incompletion, and take over at the 50-yard line. So great first defensive series, able to, get a turnover on downs, which ultimately means no points on the board for him. And with me getting the ball first at half, this is a great defensive series. So we're coming out here establishing a run. Again, we want to run this ball. Gets a good stop. He's blitzing. Like I said, it's titled Weirdo in the DMV for a reason. This guy just literally ran the same plays over and over again. Honestly, wasn't a joy to play against. I played against other people who controlled the Jets before. I think either 1 or 2 times, and the matchups were better as far as how they approached the game, how they played it. This guy was just very weird. So we're coming out in a single back look. Go ahead and make our adjustments. So we have a PA cross out of the bunch base formation. We have a flat by Andrews, Duvernay on a drag, Watkins on a cross, and then Brown on a go. So we're going to hit him with a play action, which was great because this guy came up the middle screaming. Dobbins was able to just bump him off his path to give me an extra second or two to go through my reads. Nothing's there, so we just throw it out of bounds. Again, live to fight another down. No need to play hero ball, especially after our defense went out there and got a turnover on downs. We don't want to disrespect them per se and throw a turnover right back. So we're coming out in a pistol look. We're going to go to the flat corner run concept. Just making our changes. I wish this corner by Duvernay was a little bit more shallow. He's getting upfield, which is normally good, but with it being 3rd and 8, we just want to get the first down. So I wish he broke maybe right here and it was more shallow ending right here. But again, first read Watkins, second read is Duvernay. We wanted to be patient because off the line, Watkins was open on that flat. But when we showed just a little bit of patience, you can see that the defender is dropping down. So Watkins is no longer going to be open. So we're going to hit Duvernay. We attempted to hit Duvernay, but again, he's bringing great blitz. He's running that same Overstorm Brave defense. And I understand where he's coming from. He's just going to keep running that defensive tail. We beat it. So if once you gave me a sample size that you're going to continue to run man on me, um, until I stop or give you a reason to stop running that defense, I'm coming out with my favorite man beater, single back trio slot chase. So it's a 4th and 8. So I know we have to get this. We have to convert because then, if not, then we're just spitting in the face of the defense for getting a turnover on downs on their first possession. We read that perfectly. Again, that seam is the first route. He is covered hip to hip. The drag is the second route. This trail is the third route. Since he dropped down with May on the drag, we're hitting the trail. If he would have backpedaled or just stayed to guard the trail, we would have hit the drag. So we just go ahead and dump that, catch and run, and we just go. And like this play, this play, it's just the importance of switching up your plays. No matter if you're on defense or on offense, don't keep running the same plays, which he's going to come right back in that overstorm brave defense. And at that point, once you keep running the same defense, the offense is going to figure out how to stop it. And this guy is getting great pressure. I'm not worried about it. I could have easily did a max protection to help clog up that middle so he can't blitz into it. But again, I'm not worried about it. I see what he's doing. He's spreading out his defensive line. So these guys are blitzing right up, the A gaps. Again, I'm not too worried about it. We're going to go right back to a flat corner run route concept, and we're going to put the right side or the back side tight end Andrews on max protection just so it can provide an extra offensive player to help with this rush that he just continues to spam. And bam. And again, this play is nothing but patience. Because usually when your wide receiver gets bumped off the path, you automatically go away from him. You're not throwing that. And you could tell. Now, we did have Andrews open for a second. But again, when you're running this, you want to be patient just in case one of these players drop down. And we could have possibly threw it, got maybe 2-3 yards. But I'm just going to be patient here because I have Lamar Jackson. He has an escape artist. So I have, I have the luxury to be able to be a little bit patient. We see that Watkins started to get maneuver around his defender, and the defender's still going that way. Watkins is trying to break. So Watkins is covered right here, so we throw him open per se. Make sure we secure, catch it, get to the 1 yard line. As you can tell, he's still in that overstorm brave, defense. And again, if you're going to run the same defense and not switch it up, any offensive player that's competent, is going to be able to manufacture some plays together to just, have a field day against you. And that's what we're doing. We're just taking our time, right? I'm not in a rush to score. We took the ball from you on a turnovers on downs, and we're in a goal line. We're in the red zone. We're in a goal line right now on the 1 yard line. And then look at this guy. He comes out in special teams. He comes out in a special teams, like all out freaking blitz. He's just coming. So I still run this play because I'm trying to get to the outside. And we almost there. We are almost there. I should have jumped. But man, we were almost there. And this is what I'm saying. This is the type of just weird shit why I named this Weirdooooo in the DMV is because, come on, man. Nobody in their right mind, if we're thinking about real football, actual football, who in their right mind is coming on a goal line in special teams block when it's on a first down? I've never seen Alabama do it, Ohio State, LSU, Oklahoma, USC go into the NFL. I've never seen the Patriots, the Rams, Eagles, Ravens. I've never seen actual real teams come out in this. So obviously it just signals to me that this is just a Madden, meta play in a goal line or just a Madden cheesy defensive play in a goal line. you know, it's weird. It's weirdo behavior. But again, um, I'm not too worried. You know, we're just going to. My first thoughts when I'm seeing this, I'm like, okay, let me go in shotgun, just so I can have an extra second to read the defense, to read my reads, right? Because if I'm in single back, I'm right here. When I snap this ball, I'm not gonna have enough time to get into my drop, my 3 or my 5 step drop to be able to throw that ball accurately. So we go shotgun, just to give me the balls on the 1 yard line. Lamar's probably going to set up at the 5 or the 6. So I'm giving myself 4 to 5 yards of cushion from the defensive line at the line of scrimmage. So, man, you know, now when I look at this tip by the defensive line could have been a blessing because I'm throwing it to the running back. I didn't expect him to get jammed. That's why I'm throwing it now. He gets jammed, and maybe if this does not, the ball's right here. If it does not get tipped by this jumping defender, maybe Davis picks that off. So in hindsight, that was thank you to the defense because that could have been easily a pick six. So at this point, I'm like, okay, let me go out in formation, bring 4 wide receivers. We have nothing but wide receivers and 1 running back. Let me just bring hella speed, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to take Brown, since he's the furthest wide receiver from the line of scrimmage. We're going to put him on a flat, right? Because when we snap this ball, he's running this way into the flats. We do that. Now look at the nearest defender. The nearest defender is at the end. Brown is at the S. Let's just go ahead and dump that off, right? Like if you're going to play weird, let's play weird. Like you're not about to just continue to run. Like maybe you can make an argument that special teams defense is good in Madden. If somebody wants to run the ball on the 1 yard line, do a quarterback sneak, whatever. But dog, I'm in shotgun. 4 wide receivers. Like you don't think I'm going to manipulate a play or manufacture a play to manipulate that cheesy or that meta defense that you're running. So it's 7-0. We're in the driver's seat because, again, we get ball at half. We kick the ball off. This guy, and right here, and again, this is another reason why we titled this Weirdooooo in the DMV. Just watch this play. So he gets it, and my 2 defenders picked each other. They ran into each other, so he has this open field. Catches the ball. He could easily, possibly, if this guy picks up this block, he can easily get to the 45, maybe even the 50-yard line. Let's take a look at what this weirdo K-Ped-4 does. Sits. Like, come on, man. What is this? I know what he's doing. He's trying to run. I already know what he's doing. This is what he's going to do. He's going to try to run the clock out. Like, run the clock out. Clock management. Score the ball so it's a 7-7 game going into halftime. So you can't really knock the guy because he's just trying to play the clock. But it's just weirdo behavior to me. I'm not a fan of it. So he's on his offensive possession. Again, he's just running the ball out. He got the ball with 4 minutes left. Again, it's just running the ball out, making completions sitting. Running the ball out. Running the clock out. You know, look at this. He got the ball with 4 minutes left. It is now 46 seconds left. Let's go back just a slight. I just want to see how much time. So he got the ball with damn near 5 minutes. He got the ball with damn near 5 minutes in the second quarter. And this guy chews it all the way up. There's 26 seconds left. He damn near ate 5 minutes of clock. But again, that's fine. I'm not too worried. He gets his first down. And again, I'm not going to waste timeouts to try to stop the clock because you're damn near 20 yards away from the end zone. You still got to score. You're going to waste your timeouts before I waste mine because, again, I'm in the driver's seat. I have the ball first. I scored and have the lead, and I get the ball first in the second half. So, again, we're still running man because I like the speed that we have. He just scrambles with, Zach Wilson. Good IQ to slide, right? Don't want to take that hit and fumble. But now look, by him doing a no huddle, it took 9 seconds off the clock, so it dropped him to 9 seconds. He's going to use a timeout here possibly. No. Which plays in my favor. And again, when you're playing like a weirdo, sometimes you forget basic clock management or basic things that you should be paying attention to because you're too busy playing like a weirdo. And it takes energy to play like a weirdo. So again, after this play with Zach Wilson that he scrambled and slid with 21 seconds left on the play clock, in my opinion, in this situation right here, I'm calling a timeout. Leave me 20 seconds on the clock to score. Right? He no hurries, and now he's at 9 seconds. If I would have still did that, I'm calling a timeout right now. Because again, he has 3 timeouts. He needs 11 yards to score. I'm calling a timeout right here. Because if he plays it smart, he could maybe get 2 full plays or maybe 3 super quick plays to try to score. But at least he's getting 2 full plays to score before the clock runs out. This guy, again, just being a weirdo that he is, tries to just run the clock out. And I think what he thought was, because I kept running man this whole time, I'm just running man, I switched the defense to a zone just to give him a different look. Because, again, I just kept running man. So I wanted to give him a different look, maybe throw what he thought was going to be open off and just, maybe mess up his reads. Snaps this ball. I'm covering that middle. Nothing's open because, again, we went to zone instead of man. Maybe he could have threw a ball there, but, again, we have no time left on the clock because you didn't want to use none of your timeouts. You just wanted to play like a weirdo. So he just runs and then tries to throw that. Dog. And, again, this is just what happens when you play like a complete weirdo, right? And possibly you can make an argument that this pass should have been completed. But again, when you're playing like the weirdo, Madden gods recognize it, and you're going to get weirdo outcomes. And he misses this like a weirdo should for playing like that. And he's going to reevaluate his game plan. He's going to call the game early. He's going to quit here. But hey, what else do you expect when you're playing like this? So hey, I will take an easy dub anytime you're going to just hand me a win. I will take it. If you're just going to bow down and hand me a win, hey, work smarter, not harder. But also you learn, don't play like a weirdo. Treat Madden like it's in real life. I understand there's meta and cheese plays, but come on. At the end of the day, it's football. But quick episode, quick breakdown. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching episode 7, breakdown with the Brodie, Weirdooooo, and the DMV. President Brodie out.